the old 200 Naira banknotes be released back into circulation, and that it should also be allowed to circulate as legal tender with the new 200 Naira.
Nigeria's President Muhammadu Buhari reasserting his authority in the face of fierce opposition within his own party, the APC. Governor of Kaduna State, Rufai, and Ganduje, the governor of Jigawa, Tinubu himself, and even Wike of PDP all oppose the deadline issued by the president for the termination of the usage of the old Naira notes. They have even gone to court to challenge the process. They want the new Naira notes to remain legal tender till after the elections. So why do these individuals out of nowhere start to care about Nigerians, about how Nigerians are striving in the present economy? El-Rufai has gone a step further by seeing himself as president of Kaduna. When the president of Nigeria, Muhammadu Buhari, issues a statement and makes a policy, El-Rufai goes to the contrary. He addresses his own people in Kaduna to make a contrary statement to what the president has already said.
Nasir El-Rufai, da Ubasani, da Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Sai yi muku alƙawari in har an zaɓe mu, wannan tsari za a canza shi a ba kowa iyakan lokacin da ya kamata ya canza kudinsa. Ku daina mai da kudi banki ku rike kudin ba wanda zai mai da kudin ku ba su da daraja. Doka ne ba wanda ya isa. Lokaci ne ku yi haƙuri. Sauran kwana 18 yau a yi zaɓe. Ana gama zaɓe ku tsaya ku ji babban abin da Asiwaju Bola Tinubu zai faɗa shi ne canjin wannan tsari.
Is that not reasonable? Because the way El-Rufai is going, they are fighting for themselves. Don't be deceived. Go to the central bank because it has ceased to be legal tender. 500 Naira, 1,000 Naira, all the notes are no longer legal. The president only extended the legality, the usage of 200 Naira notes till April 10th, so that it will ease the problems experienced. There is no cash. You can't get even the old Naira notes. You can't get the new ones. Yes, it's a problem for the economy, but Nigerians will always survive. We can hold out till after the elections. The 60 days extension the president gave for the recirculation of the 200 Naira notes will help the situation. It's not only El-Rufai that is doing this in the north. The governor of Jigawa State made a statement that the old Naira notes will continue to be legal tender going forward. There are many other governors who have released statements, even other individuals, that they are waiting for the Supreme Court judgment.
Not more than 70 million naira to conduct his elections and whatever, logistics and other things. 70 million naira. Cash. By law. So this is money that I require. That the law has permitted me to have 70 million naira as logistics for my election funding. I need to have this 70 million naira in hard copy.
So why is Buhari refusing the pleas of his party members? It looks unreal that APC members have become opposition upon the fact that APC is the party in power. Buhari has the intelligence that many people do not have. Maybe that's why he's refusing. Of course, he has already said in the past that he will never allow any politician to intimidate any person or, buy votes with money. Remember that this Naira swap started about 3 months ago. And when this was done in the past, during Buhari's time in 1984, it was only 12 days that was given for people to go and exchange their old notes. This time around, we're already more than 3 months into the time given to go and exchange the old notes. Although the time has passed, but one can now exchange his money through the central bank. You have to go directly to the central bank because commercial banks no longer accept the old Naira notes.
It's an act of treason. If an elected governor of a constituent part of a sovereign country will give direct instructions to the contrary of what is constitutionally the exclusive preserve of the federal government, Like it or hate it, Buhari's government was duly elected and sworn in. Nigeria is a sovereign state, and currency matters are a sovereign issue. No state governor, especially those who have serially failed in implementing court judgments in their political career, has the right to challenge the government.
Yes, there is serious suffering, people can get their money, but we can hold out. It's just few days before these elections pass, the presidential and the governorship. Yes, part of the intelligence that the president has is evident in this video.
You can see they printed the money. You can see 2010.
Look at these 1,000 Naira notes. They were printed in 2010 and they are still mint, looking very new, which proves that it has been in storage in someone's home. How can money printed in 2010 be looking this new? Let's look at these statistics that proves that the Naira swap is actually working in bringing money that is outside the banking system into the banking system. Looking at this chart, you will see that in October 2022, there was about 2.7 trillion Naira in people's homes outside the banking system, while in the same time period, there was 500 billion Naira in the banking system. By January, the money outside the banking system reduced drastically to about 900 billion Naira, while growing into the banking system to about 2.1 trillion. By mid-February, right about now, there is 600 billion Naira still unaccounted for that is still in storage in people's homes, while there is 2.6 trillion now in the banking system. So it's actually working, and you can see this video where people are now moving their monies in millions. It's good that people in the north are not listening to their governors, that they are not listening to these politicians that want to cause problems for people.
50 million. 50 million. They can't serve. Okay. What have you been doing since that you are bringing 50 million today?
As a matter of fact, no serious businessman will leave huge amounts of money outside the banking system. The time has passed when people conduct business with cash. You can always do transfers or buy with a smart card.
We want to win the election. We seek your blessing and endorsement. And something you cannot reject. I request, because the President and Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces is on seat. How can he be here and you reject?
Tinubu begging the Sultan of Sokoto to endorse him is an act of desperation. It's very awkward. No matter whatever he thinks that anyone is owing him, whether it's Buhari or the Northerners, that they are owing him, that they have an agreement, it has nothing to do with Nigerians. The ultimate people who decide who becomes president is the Nigerian people. In fact, this is Emiloko in another guise. The Sultan of Sokoto is the religious leader of all Muslims in Nigeria. He cannot endorse a particular candidate. He can't do that. He didn't endorse Buhari in 2015, neither did he do that in 2019. Why will he endorse Tinubu? This is a gaffe. No matter how Tinubu's handlers want to whitewash it, want to make it feel like this is boldness and all that. No, this is what boldness looks like.
The day I went to Borno South, government, securities agencies, everybody said to me, you can't go there. And I was already ready to take off. And the people who are working with me on my security and everything said, you can't go there. Thanks for people like Pat. And I said to him, listen, Nigerians live there. We can only die once. Pilot, can you go to Borno South? Go there and land. The people say they are waiting for me. I don't know what I'm going to see. But since the military, everybody said, you can't land in our compound. Go there, we'll find a place to land. And I landed and I found Nigerians who were just waiting for something to give them hope.
Yes, P2B braved the mission to Mubi in Adamawa against security advice. Yes, this is what you call boldness. This is what you call braveness. According to him, what motivated him to go was because this area is like a forgotten area. Even Atiku Abubakar hasn't visited this area for more than 20 years. Even during this campaign, he has not visited Mubi. What Nigerian politicians should be doing, going to forgotten areas, telling them this is why you have to vote for me. This is how it should be done. People think that money will buy them this election. No, money won't come to play this time around because of the scarcity of that money and because of the policies of the Buhari administration. That's why they are opposing him. Many politicians, especially northerners, they are opposing Buhari because they are banking on the money they have stashed. They want to use these monies to, go for logistics, pay people, bribe them to vote for them. They want to use these monies to buy votes on election day, not just presidential. They will use these monies during the governorship elections also. So politicians know that the citizens are wiser now, unlike before. You can ask Adams Oshomole what he witnessed in his own backyard, Benin City, where he came to campaign. Osomole that used to be very popular, but because of his association and the current state of things, people started chanting Obi, Obi in his presence, and he quickly left. So they feel it, they know it, they don't need anyone to tell them. They know that there is a problem, that it will be difficult for APC to emerge this time around because a lot of people are going through many things under the APC administration. So make sure to come out on election day. They are using threats. You can see many videos around circulating. Don't let anyone prevent you from voting. Make sure you go to vote on election day. Hang around after voting to make sure they declare the results and know that you have done your part. If you change the current government, the government you put in will sit up because they know that the time of reckoning will come after 4 years. It's the reliance on buying votes that is giving them all the confidence that they will win. But they know in the streets that they can never win without money. Even now, if they offer people money on election day, they will take that money and still vote against them. That's the situation on ground. Thanks for watching.
Look at all these men. Nigeria are beautiful. Nigeria are rich. Nigeria has every resources.